sitting down with a legend, the legendary voice, the Mr. Phil Lamarr. Hello.
How are you?
I'm so excited.
Legend. Well, it's like, should I not be dyeing my hair?
Wait, you are legendary. You are known not only for a million voices, but also you're very well known for a little performance on a little sketch show, Mad TV.
Ha!
Yeah.
Thank you.
Legend.
Now, thankfully, somebody nowadays will say they watch it. Back then, people didn't say they watched it.
But we did. We just didn't say it, but we did.
Right.
You know it. But you're here at Comic-Con. You are not new to Comic-Con.
Nope. I've been coming for years. Love it here. Because I grew up as a big comic book fan. So, getting to come here and I met the guy who created the Joker, Jerry Robinson, before he passed away. That's, for an old comic book fan, that's a great thing.
Yeah. How does it feel to not only be a comic book fan and meeting these people that you love and admire, but you also get to voice some incredible people that I'm assuming you are a big fan of?
Yeah. That's always a pleasure. Because actually, one time at a Comic-Con, I got to meet Neil Adams. And I went up to him and said, Mr. Adams, I have to say thank you. Because back in the 70s, you created a character that 30 years later led to me being a job. Thank you very much.
I love that. Tell me, you're here this year. You are hosting the Eisner Awards.
Yes.
For those at home who do not know, what are the Eisner Awards?
The Eisner Awards are basically the Oscars of the comic book industry. It's a celebration of the greatest stuff in the comic book world.
And this is your first time hosting?
No. Well, I've been presenting a part of it for years. This is, I think, second time hosting.
Anything you learned the first time that you're excited to implement this time, or you're a pro now?
The only thing I learned before is host quickly so people can stay a little less long.
Yes, host quickly. That is a good note. I will wrap this up quickly then.
Yeah.
I gotta know, you grew up a comic book nerd. What is your fandom these days? Are you a Trekkie? Are you a Whovian? Are you a K-pop fan?
I don't think I have any of the current new stuff. I'm still just a Batman fan.
So you are more DC than Marvel, you would say?
Well, no, actually, Batman and Spider-Man were both huge for me growing up.
Okay. And if you could cosplay as anyone, who would you want to cosplay?
Yeah. Well, nowadays, as a black guy, I can cosplay as Spider-Man.
So this isn't your first time attending San Diego, as we know. For somebody who wants to come for the first time, what is your best piece of advice for them?
Wear comfortable shoes so you can walk around and see so many cool things and cool artists and all of that. There's a lot to do here. There's a lot to love here. So be prepared.
What is the coolest thing you've seen so far?
Well, honestly, the super coolest was probably the last year I was at the Eisner Awards, getting to hang out backstage with Neil Gaiman and Bill Sienkiewicz and Frank Miller together.
That's amazing.
So, when you ever bought a comic book, that feels great.
Did you get a chance to fan out with them?
Yeah, I said I had to beg for a picture. Guys, can we get a picture?
I love that you're such a fan. In addition to, you're here, you're a professional, you're in this world, and you're also just a fan. That's got to be amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for chatting with us.